Awesome.
All right, good. All right, good. I wanted to get a little bit of air moving, and I think that helped some. So let me close this. Now, in our meditation tonight, we're going to be exploring our own inner guidance system. And our inner guidance system is really all about our emotions. But rarely do we ever do a deep dive into the emotions so we can know exactly what those emotions feel like. So in our meditation tonight, there might be times when I ask you to imagine or feel certain emotions that you would normally avoid. But we're going to do it from a kind of distant and safe place. Now, one of the reasons for this particular meditation is it's going to help us in those future times to let those emotions we don't want go and to actually know what it is. So just maybe set an intention tonight as you begin to relax to just welcome in a greater level of emotional intelligence and to really be able to strengthen your inner GPS so that it's working more for you and not by default. Now, one of the other benefits that meditation brings in is an ability to cleanse ourselves of some of that energy, the emotional energy, the thought energy, some of the physical energy of stress and tension. So as we begin, think about what you'd like to let go of, and just think about what you'd like to welcome in for a few moments. And begin to breathe in that way so that you can imagine that you're just starting to breathe in some of those qualities you'd like to receive, and that you can just simply breathe out and let go of some of the stress, the tension, some of the emotional energy, and breathing out and letting go of some of the busyness of the mind. Stay present with your breath here for a moment or two. Let your breath really work for you to help you become more present, more focused in this moment now. And try to let your breath be comfortable. Breathe in a way that feels rhythmic or easy, while at the same time focusing on the in-breath, bringing those qualities in, and noticing the exhale, a nice, full, complete exhale, where you're just breathing out and letting go. Now, one of the things that we're going to focus on before we start to draw emotions into our awareness is we want to spend a little bit of time grounding, really anchoring ourselves into the body, into the space, into the now. And take a moment just to notice that this space and the area and environment around you is supporting your relaxation. And begin to bring your awareness into all the sensations that you can begin to notice. Maybe you can notice some of the more pronounced sensations in your body. have a sense of where your body's making contact with the floor. Notice the clothing and how it's touching your body. And notice where your feet are making contact with the support under you. And continue to breathe in and out as you bring more of your awareness a little bit deeper into the sensations. And see if you can be okay with whatever sensations you notice. And then start to feel your inhales and your exhales once again. Just let go of the sensations. Focus on your breath. Focus on the movement. And notice where, when you focus on your breath, notice the part of yourself that seems to draw your awareness more. For some of us, when we focus on the breath, we focus on our nostrils and the air that goes in. Some of us focus on our chest and our heart, feeling the lungs drawing the breath inward. Some of us focus a little bit deeper down into the abdomen. So notice that point that naturally draws your awareness as you start to focus on your breath. And be aware that by focusing a little deeper down in the body, it can help to ground you and anchor you a little bit more. Now let go of focusing on the breath and see if you can just send your awareness exclusively into the sounds. Notice how many sounds you can begin to detect. And as you start to focus on the sounds, see if you can have an awareness of the sounds that are originating from inside the room and the ones that are coming from the outside. And now let go of the sounds, just letting them all happen in the background, just like your breath continues to flow. And become aware of any smells that you can detect here. You might even notice the absence of any scents. You might be able to detect very subtle scents. can do here is you can begin to just imagine some of your favorite scents. Maybe lavender or citrus, maybe coconut or jasmine. Imagine some of the pleasing smells. And then let go of the smells. Just let them fade, letting them all drift into the background of your awareness. And begin to bring your awareness to any taste that might be present in your mouth. Or maybe you're noticing the absence of any taste there. But likewise, in this moment, you can imagine some of your favorite tastes. Or even what it would be like to just have a sip of cool, fresh water. And just by imagining that sip of cool, fresh water, you're sending signals into your nervous system to relax deeper, feeling more grounded here. And lastly, bring awareness to your sight. And I know that your eyes are closed. So bring your awareness into sight with your inner eyes. Maybe you can detect a little flash of color or light. Maybe you can notice shapes or a little bit of movement. Spend a moment or two just focusing your awareness on anything you can detect with your inner eyes. Good, and now that we've taken our awareness through our senses, we're grounded, we're supported, and we've created the perfect energy here to do a deep dive into our emotions, to gain emotional awareness, to strengthen our guidance system, but before we begin to bring certain emotions to the surface, I wonder if you can bring to mind a place. It can be a place that you've been to recently, or one that's just in your imagination, or a place from long ago. But I want you to think about a place that gave you a great sense of safety. Maybe you felt protected here. And as you bring that to mind, see if you can notice what safety feels like. now that you've brought into your mind and your body that feeling of safety, know that you can just drop into that feeling at any time. But right now, I want you to just notice your breath once again. Feel the rise and the fall. And see if you can notice your body in its entirety. Just feel the wholeness of your body here. And as we bring to mind certain emotions and feelings, you might notice certain parts of your body creating a reaction or a response. So see if you can notice that too. How your body, the muscles in your face, your stomach and chest, your arms and legs, all with their own intelligence. Notice how your body responds by bringing certain emotions into your awareness. Now, as we begin to imagine the feeling of happiness. Think of a time when you felt happy and allow that feeling to just increase. Notice what happy feels like in your body. And see if you can notice what part or area of your body feels happiness the most. And just noticing that feeling of happiness inside you. Maybe the frequency, the feeling, where it expresses. And just continue to breathe easily and comfortably. And go ahead and let go of that feeling of happy. Breathe in and breathe out. And when you're ready, begin to notice what anger feels like. Think of a time when you were feeling angry. See if you can experience some of that feeling of anger. Notice what part of your body feels it more. And just let your awareness stay with anger for another moment. And then go ahead and let the anger go. Just breathe in, breathe out. Letting the sounds wash over you and your breath relax you. And think of a time when you felt pride. When you felt really proud of yourself for an accomplishment for a goal that you achieved, that feeling good about yourself and following through. And see if you can begin to notice what feeling proud of yourself feels like. And then letting those feelings of being proud go, returning to the breath, breathing in and breathing out, and begin to let sadness arise within you. Think of a time when you were feeling sad, and notice where in your body you can feel or detect that sense of sadness. And now letting sadness go, breathing in and breathing out. As you inhale, let a feeling of calm awareness spread through your body and cells. And as you breathe out, send out any lingering tension. Breathe out any distractions. And let your inner landscape feel calm and clear. And begin to focus on the feeling of excitement. Think of a time when you were very excited for something. And let your awareness explore excitement. Notice that feeling. Notice where it shows up in your body. And then breathe out and let go of that feeling of excitement. Let your breath calm you and center you, bringing your awareness back within that inner space, and breathing out any thoughts that might take you out of the now. Let the feeling of guilt make itself known within you. Bring to mind a time when you felt guilty about something, and notice how it feels. Notice where it shows up. And then breathe out and release the guilt. As you send out those emotions out of your system, you can even thank them for this level of intelligence that they're bringing in. So just breathe out and release the guilt with a sense of gratitude for for this new level of awareness. And then bring into your body the sensation, the feeling of being interested. Maybe you can think of a time when something drew your interest, when you were so interested in learning more about that. And notice where in your body you feel the most interested. Go ahead and breathe out all of those feelings, just clearing that inner slate, letting go of the feelings of interest, calm and clear. And begin to focus on and invite into your awareness a feeling of contentment. Where are you feeling the most contented? Where do you notice that feeling in your body? Spend a moment or two noticing what contentment feels like for you. Now let your breath just wash away that feeling of contentment. Again, just clearing the slate, breathing calmly and comfortably, aware of your thoughts. And bring into your body a feeling of ease. And begin to notice what ease feels like within you. Do you sense it higher up in your body? Do you notice it lower? Or is it showing up all over? And then breathe out and release the ease. Breathing in and breathing out and just clearing the slate once again. So that now you can invite the emotion of joy. Think of a time recently when you felt joyful. And begin to notice those feelings of joy expressing in your body. Do you feel it higher or lower? Are you feeling it all over? Or just in your heart or your head? Spend feels like inside you. Good. And now, likewise, let go of the joy and just let the breath flow in and out. Let your mind be calm and clear. Let your breath free you of any emotions. Let the sounds wash over you in the background. And just let yourself be. And in that beingness, notice any feelings from this place. Notice how your body feels. Or where in your body are you feeling something more pronounced? Just bringing your awareness in and observing and feeling how your body's speaking to you. And by gaining that level of emotional awareness, we can begin to focus our thoughts more and more in the direction of those positive feelings. But oftentimes, if we're not aware of what a certain emotion feels like, we're unaware of the thoughts that create it. And by gaining this level of awareness, thoughts and feelings, you start to gain a greater level of control over where your mind goes and how your body feels. And those thoughts and feelings are really what make up a huge part of our energetic field. So once again, we're going to spend a moment or two focusing on these more expansive, more uplifting emotions, strengthening your mind-body connection here. So once again, bring into your body and your awareness that feeling of contentment. Contentment is a sense of having everything you need in this moment now. You're content to just be. And because we all think in different ways, begin to bring to mind some of the thoughts that for you would increase this feeling of contentment. kind of thoughts give you a sense that in this moment now, you have everything you need, and that you're fully content just to breathe and just to be. And now bring to mind that feeling of ease. Bring it into your body and begin to think about the thoughts that for you produce or increase a sense of ease. Just notice the thoughts that come to your mind as you imagine and increase ease. And with contentment and ease there in your body and in your mind, go ahead and bring joy up as well. Notice joy in your body once again. And begin to think, what kind of thoughts bring you a joyful feeling? What comes into your mind when you think of joy? And see if you can notice the feeling of contentment, of ease and joy, all flowing simultaneously. Now let those feelings of contentment and ease and joy just continue to flow there in the background. And begin to bring in your awareness what gratitude feels like. Notice where in your body you feel the feeling of gratitude. Do you notice it higher up, all over? And begin to bring to mind the thoughts that for you will often produce or increase that feeling of gratitude. What thoughts come into your mind as you imagine the blessings in your life? The appreciation that you have for those things that are special. Spend a moment or two getting to know the feeling of gratitude. try becoming more familiar with the thoughts and the feelings of contentment, of ease, of joy and gratitude. It puts you in a powerful place of creating more of what you want. And the more your inner GPS begins to seek out those better feeling emotions and thoughts, your point of attraction shifts into that higher place. So take a moment. We're going to harness and magnify these feelings a little bit more. I want you to think about a feeling of gratitude for your physical body and bringing that feeling of gratitude for your body into your body. And see if you can notice what that feels like. And it can be helpful to know that all emotions have a frequency. Shame is the lowest frequency, and gratitude is the highest. So whenever in doubt, spend a few moments feeling gratitude in your body, bringing to mind things that you appreciate and are grateful for. And you begin to shift your frequency into that higher place of attraction. And you can create based on your thoughts and your feelings. So appreciate that for a moment. The creator that you are. And all of these aspects of yourself now working together with a greater level of understanding, intelligence, cooperation. And then once again, begin to focus on the sensations you're noticing in your body. And notice if the sensations now are different from the ones you noticed at the beginning of the practice. Notice the sounds around you, the sounds inside and the sounds outside. Notice any smells you can detect. Notice any tastes. Notice anything you can see with your inner eyes. Or maybe you can just have an inner vision of yourself resting in this room, on your mat, in the space that you're in, and begin to bring more of your awareness now into the space that you're resting in, feeling the temperature, letting all of your awareness start to ground more fully back into the here and now. And for those of you that like that little bit of extra grounding, you can imagine a grounding cord of light just flowing out of your spinal column right at the base and just moving all the way down through the dirt, through the rock, anchoring into the earth. You can also imagine roots growing out of the bottoms of your feet and just digging into the ground, firmly supporting you, holding you. And whenever more of your awareness has come back into your body, into the space, and into the now, take a couple of deep anchoring breaths. And whenever you feel all of your awareness coming back, feel free to start getting some movement into your body and opening those energy channels up so that whenever you feel ready, you can begin to make your way out of the room and out of our practice tonight. And again, thank you all for sharing your presence and your energy, sharing your focus, which increases it for all of us. So wishing you guys a very aware and aligned week ahead. Namaste. Thank you for joining us.
Thank you so much.
Oh, my pleasure.
There we go.
Okay.
Have a good one.
Yeah, you too. Good night.